We know that angles can be added together, but when they add to equal 90 degrees or they add to equal 180 degrees, then those two angles have a certain term. The first term we're going to go over is complementary angles. So complementary angles are two angles where the sum of their measurements equals 90 degrees. Let's say I have one angle here, and this angle, when I measure it on my protractor, says that it's 15 degrees. Then another angle, so that this can be a complementary angle, would have to be 90 minus 15. 90 minus 15 is 75. So another angle that is approximately 75 degrees. So 15 degrees plus 75 degrees equals 90 degrees. So these are complementary angles. Notice that none of the points for either of the angles are common points. However, you can have common points for complementary angles. We know that 90 degrees is also a right angle. So if we were just to split that right angle and draw another line branching out from the common vertex, we know that this angle plus this other angle add to be 90 degrees because this was a right angle to start. Double checking on the protractor, we have one angle to be 65 and the other angle to be 25. 65 degrees plus 25 degrees equals 90 degrees. Therefore, these two angles are also complementary angles. So angles that are complementary add to be 90 degrees. Angles that are supplementary add to be 180 degrees. Let's go ahead and label this as angle A. So sum angle A, measuring it, is equal to 30 degrees. So 180 minus 30 is 150. So 150 degrees will be supplementary angles with this 30 degree angle. So let's go ahead and make this angle B, and I measured on the protractor, lined it up with 150. So angle B and angle A are supplementary angles because 150 plus 30 equals 180. Again, supplementary angles do not have to touch, but they may have some points in common. So let's look at an example where they have points in common, or a common side. We know that these points are collinear, and the rays branching out from vertex B go in opposite directions. So this is an opposite ray, and we know that opposite rays add up to be 180. So we can draw any line coming off of B that will result in one angle plus the other angle equaling 180 degrees. So let's double check that with our protractor. We'll name this point X. So angle ABX is equal to 50 degrees, and angle XBC is equal to 130. $50 plus 130 equals 180. So, angle ABX and XBC are supplementary angles. Let's look at one large example. So, first we're going to measure the angle XYR. That is this angle formed by the ray YX and the ray YR. Lining up the protractor, I get that that angle measures to be approximately 38 degrees. And if we add that to the measure of angle RYQ, so the measure of angle RYQ is this angle there that's formed by ray YR and ray YQ. Lining that up, we get that that is 52 degrees. 38 degrees plus 52 degrees equals 90 degrees. Therefore, XYR and angle RYQ are complementary angles. So up here I'm going to say angle XYR and angle RYQ are complementary. And those are complementary angles. So now we're going to take the measure of angle XYR, which we already measured to be 38 degrees, so it was the red. And we're going to add that to the measure of RYZ. So the measure of angle RYZ shown in green using our protractor, we get that that is approximately 142 degrees. So 142, and we can see that 142 plus 38 is 180 degrees. So, angle XYR and angle RYZ are supplementary angles.